Hello everybody, and welcome back to 𝗂𝗶𝗀. It has been a very long time since update 2.1 was released in Geometry Dash, and as of now, almost everybody's main question is, when is GD 2.2 coming out? What features will it have? Here are my thoughts on that. The first question I want to answer is the release date of GD 2.2. Well, I'm sure it'll be sometime in 2019. Unfortunately, I can't really give a more precise date for that question. However, it'll probably be in mid to late 2019 from the way the game is going right now. There isn't a preview out of the 2.2 level Explorers yet, so there's no question that it won't be anytime soon. There's also the possibility of it not being even released in 2019, making the update take over 3 years to develop. RobTop, during some streams, said that he is considering hiring a development team for the game after completing 2.2, which will hopefully drastically reduce the time between updates. He also said that he wishes to make multiple smaller updates instead of a few very large ones, similar to before 2.0. If he follows up on these wishes, it is possible that the community will become much less toxic and a lot friendlier between each other. It will also help the game grow even more and not be, well, dead, as some people are saying it is. Speaking of which, I disagree on the point that GD is dead. It may be dying, sure, but it's not dead. After all, millions of people still play the game. Every time I refresh the recent levels page, there are plenty of new levels to play. New levels are being rated all the time, and new players are entering the scene for the first time. If the game was dead, the recent levels page would be stagnant, nobody would talk about it, and who knows what the community would have gone. Fortnite? To see some beats? Back to the main topic, why is 2.2 taking so long in the first place? It is most likely because of all the new features that RobTop is adding to the game, alongside regular moderating such as picking new levels to rate. What are some of the features? The ones that we already know are coming are the camera controls, which allow you to manipulate the camera in different ways, changing directions via orbs and pads, and a free fly mode for game modes that make all game modes have no borders, similar to the square and the robot. Some people are speculating that the swing copter game mode can be introduced. However, some say that a mode called the snake, at least that's what I remember being called, will be introduced instead, which is like a swing copter but changes direction from ascending to straight to descending every time you click. There is also the potential of a completely different game mode being introduced or just not having a new one whatsoever. There is also proof of a randomizer trigger being added to the editor, allowing creators to randomize actions every attempt to create even harder reaction levels. RobTop's 2.2 level will be called Explorers, named after Explorers by Hymnkick, the song or the level. It is very likely that the level will showcase many new features of the game. However, the level itself hasn't been showcased yet as per tradition from updates. Due to this and some other factors, some people are saying 2.2 may take literally forever and will never come out. However, there is a small possibility that RobTop won't leak it at all and surprise all of us with 2.2's official level. So what are my thoughts on the update? Well, I'm not really sure. I'm expecting in the beginning for many people to abuse the new camera and randomize the triggers, just like at the beginning of 2.1 with abusing the shake trigger. However, as the update matures, I'm sure people will make great new levels with the new features. Something I want to be added to the game is a scaling trigger to allow you to scale blocks within the level's gameplay, instead of having to keep a block of one size only or using many blocks to replicate a scaling effect. I also want some optimizations to be done to the game so lower end devices can handle levels better. Some levels nowadays are seeing over 250,000 objects, making even some flagship phones have trouble rendering the levels. I doubt the community will collectively lower the object count, so I'd rather have some optimization on the game side instead to help our friends that can't afford multi-thousand-dollar supercomputers just to run some levels in the game about jumping over spikes. Anyways, those are my thoughts on GD 2.2. If you have any thoughts of your own, feel free to share them in the comments. If you like this video, feel free to press the like button, and if you want to see more Geometry Dash content, feel free to subscribe to the 𝗂𝗶𝗀 channel. I'll see you all later.